Now we're walking down 34th Street, and see way down there at the end, the world's largest store. If I can get it in focus, we're looking at Macy's down there. And that's where we're heading. We're going to head to Macy's because I want to take a look at the wooden escalators. Not a lot of them left in the world, and this one goes back, about 90 years. So here we are at Macy's. Now to go inside and find that wooden escalator. This is not it. This is a regular escalator. I know it's here, so I'm going to keep looking. And here it is. My quest has been reached. Wooden escalator. This wooden escalator was first installed in the 1920s. There were several of them throughout the building. And although the mechanisms have been maintained and changed and modernized, they kept the wooden appearance. Some of it's original, it's oak, it's ash, and you're not going to find too many like this in the world. Man, this is really amazing. Every bit of that is wood. You can just see how it was carved and chiseled out. Or maybe that's just the machine marks from going round and round for dozens and dozens of years. Really makes a noise too, doesn't it? Clatink, clatink, clatink. I just love the old-fashioned look of it. I'm really glad they kept them. There's a nostalgia, there's a history, and there's just something really neat about wooden escalators. Not a lot of them in the world. One of the only places you'll find them is at Macy's in New York City. And we'll ride them right back down. I'm glad I remembered to do this. It was one of the things I wanted to be sure I did during this trip to New York. The song says, "Remember me to Herald Square." This is it. This is Herald Square. Named after the old New York Herald newspaper, who moved to this area around 1890. It was considered a bold move at the time, moved away from where all the other newspapers were published. And in the mid-1920s, the newspaper itself was swallowed up by the Tribune to become the New York Herald Tribune. But Herald Square remains. It's where Broadway, 34th Street, and 6th Avenue all converge. And not a whole lot going on there. It's not a big area, but it is right by Macy's, and you can kind of relax. There's tables and food and different things on Herald Square. And these bronze owls are about all that's left of the old New York Herald building. Here we are, everybody, Times Square. Let's take a look around. Of course, one of the weirdest things about Times Square are all of the costume characters that hang around. And there's something going on over here. People are applauding. And they're so bad. You know, here's a bad Mickey Mouse over here. I'll show you some of the weird costume characters. If you've ever seen them around like Hollywood Boulevard and that sort of thing, same type of characters. Isn't that nice? Mickey has his head off. All right, what's happening here? It's one of those things where they're going to jump over somebody. I'm sure we've all seen it before, right? Let's continue on and see what we can see in Times Square. So this is kind of the pedestrian mall area. I'll stand in the center and just make a big 360 so you can all see what it looks like to be down here. And it's not nighttime. I'll be coming down here at night as well, so you'll see some pictures and some video of it all lit up. But right now it's I don't know, about 4:30 in the afternoon, and there's still a lot of lights here. I'll give you a look at what it's like. Now up there is the New Year's Eve ball. When I step back further, you'll be able to get a better look at it. As we look around, there is, by the way, before I pass it up, there's a Paramount building, which is now a Hard Rock Cafe. And as we move around, you'll see some identifiable things. Lots of signs for Broadway shows here. I'm a little close to some of it. In a little bit I'll go down to the red stairs and give you a look at those. And there's where we started. I'm looking for a place for dinner. I've always wanted to go to Sardi's. I don't know if I'm dressed for it right now. So I'm going to keep looking and seeing what kind of strikes me as a good place to have dinner. Now, what in the world is going on over there? We're going to have to go take a look. It's kind of strange looking. I have to investigate. And there are the red steps and the statue of George M. Cohan. So we'll take a walk over there. Give my regards to Broadway. I have no idea what this is, but there's something mechanical going on in her neck. And it looks like it's the ribbing for a big ship or something. I don't know. Somebody might have an idea, but I have no clue what this is. There you see some more of the goofy Statue of Liberty and a bad Spider-Man. I have no idea why anyone would want to pose with them or pay money for them. They're not entertaining, and they don't even look good for a picture, really. And here's Junior's. I'll definitely be stopping at Junior's during this trip. Junior's is kind of my comfort restaurant when I'm in New York City. I always like to stop here, get a cup of coffee. Their cup of coffee is like a soup bowl with a handle on it, and a piece of Junior's cheesecake. One of the things I'm going to be doing this week is going to my favorite pastry shops around New York City. Okay, now we're going down Schubert Alley. You can see some of the different show posters. One of the neat things about Junior's that you see behind me, when shows are going on, you can sit in that window and just watch all the action and the activity right outside Schubert's Alley. And there's the Majestic. The Phantom has been playing there for a long, long time. Broadway's longest running musical. I love the look of that. Looks like we just stepped out of 1946. So I'm going to try Sardi's. I don't know what the dress code is, if there is one. If they kick me out, I'll move along. But I've always wanted to go there. Wouldn't you know it, closed Monday. I'll have to come back another day. But while we're here, we can look at the menu. Not incredibly expensive. Sauteed strips of chicken breast look good to me, $30. They even have a $22 cheeseburger, if that interests you. Okay, I'm at the Pig and Whistle. So I think I'm going to have some shepherd's pie, cold drink, and I'll let you see the food as we progress. So this has kind of a grapefruit base with vodka. Thought it'd be refreshing on a hot day. And just some rolls. They're not hot, but looks like a variety of different rolls.
Sorry, aggregator or like
And there's my shepherd's pie. Looks very, very hot. So up this way you can see Radio City Music Hall, 2 blocks away. And right over there is Fox News Studios. That's where all the news broadcasts that you see on Fox News Channel comes from. And I will be back this way sometime in the next few days. We'll take a better look at some of those things. I'd like to show you a little more of Rockefeller Plaza and maybe get a better look at Radio City Music Hall and even Times Square when it's all lit up. But I'm kind of tired right now. I flew into New York, I went to the Empire State Building, I hung around Times Square for a while, I had my dinner. Now it's time to head back to my room, prepare for tomorrow, and get a good night's sleep. Thanks for joining me, everybody. I'll see you next time.